playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it. About luxury cars. If you've played the Ferrari playlist, you know what I mean. But it doesn't end there. The festival has invited numerous guests and brands to take part over the years. And now, the most prestigious brands are opening their doors to us. The Archivist has been invited by the greatest European luxury car manufacturers to discuss a common passion for beautiful vehicles and to show us the places where these jewels are formed. A grand tour of Europe that you'll be getting a taste of in this new playlist experience. Onto the container. You'll discover everything this voyage was about.
As the Motor Fest archivist, I had the privilege to be invited by
The Voyage of our Archivist. 13 events, lots of side activities and prize money to win. The Motorfest has spared no expenses on this luxury experience. Another activity awaits. The tour starts now. Our archivist has documented the whole thing, so we can share with you, here in Hawaii, his luxury chronicles. Each car you'll be driving in this playlist is related to our archivist journey. Get to the event tag and discover what our luxury car authority has in store for you.
My trip back to Europe would lead me first get these notes, driver. You'll be driving the roads of Maui in the very cars I'm writing about. To get a proper French luxury feel without leaving Hawaii or the festival. And Genti automobile was such an interesting starting point for my tour. A newcomer to the French luxury car market, and their very first machine. This was very exciting. To learn everything I needed to know about this car. A car born from the passion of a creator who dreamed of building his own luxury hypercar with 4-figure horsepower and an unparalleled power-to-weight ratio from scratch. By the time you, driver, get my notes, the result should be in your hands.
サブ垢。
そう、サブ垢ですよ。
And soul. The Accolone by Genti Automobile.
If you need me, how was this luxury ride for an introduction? For the next event of this playlist, we're going deeper into the French luxury car market. Get ready to hear everything about our archivist's second stop.
Despite its rare and premium nature, luxury cars can take many forms and come from many places. Of course, they often come from well-established luxury manufacturers, and I was about to see a lot of these on my journey. But my visit at Genti has shown us that a luxury car can bloom from the vision and passion of a single person. And today, my second stop in France has shown that luxury cars can also come from manufacturers that usually keep their distance from the luxury world. This stop was about a French everyday car manufacturer, Citroën, and their famous Citroën GT. The GT is a car which, according to its main engineer in 2008, was meant to be the supercar of 2025, the same year as this European trip. Talk about apropos. This car was originally made for a video game, but it had such an impact that they decided to make it a reality. At the time, the possibility of having the GT be mass-produced was real. But in the end, the incredible vehicle would remain a concept car for the world to admire and a very privileged few to drive. This Citroën GT, my tour was off to a great start. And it was only the beginning.
And I'm here in
Getting serious, you're now about to focus on the most luxurious of French luxury car brands. No need to think twice, you've already guessed it. Our next event Bugatti, now and then.
It was finally time for me to make a stop in Mulsanne, home of the French luxury car brand par excellence, Bugatti. There is absolutely no way I could have skipped this more than 110-year-old institution. My enthusiasm was vindicated as I got to spend some time with the legendary machine that is the 1936 Type 57 SC Atlantic. Designed by Jean Bugatti, one of the most beautiful Bugattis ever made. A car that embodies Bugatti's pioneering spirit and passion for perfection. What a pleasure it was to take this venerable machine through the picturesque countryside roads of France. Four units of this car were made at the time, including a single all-black version that John Bugatti kept for himself. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are a long-standing mystery, as that particular vehicle disappeared during World War II. Or did she? To be honest, this special moment with Bugatti was one of the highlights of my European tour, especially when you know which car they're going to bring next. La Voiture Noire, a direct tribute to that all-black Type 57 SC I just mentioned. One of the most beautiful and most expensive cars in the world. Exclusivity, artistry, performance, and luxury. A car that is undoubtedly a worthy successor to Jean Bugatti's personal masterpiece. I'm pretty sure the man would have loved to see this. Anyway, for me, this was the perfect end to a perfect day. all goes, I hope you'll enjoy driving these as much as I did admiring them in their native land.
パーティーの顔、パーティーの顔、パーティーの顔。
やばい、読み上げちゃんの音程上げてみたらすごい高いな、声が。
The Luxury Chronicles continue. We're staying with Bugatti for one last French spin with a luxurious yet very intimidating car.
ほほほほほほほほほほほ。
ほら、すごい高いじゃん、読み上げちゃんが。いや、余計なことしなくていいんだよ。3でいい、3で。
Day 4 of my glorious French sojourn. I was staying at Bugatti's for another day, and as the icing on the cake, Bugatti served me one last exclusive piece of art on a plate. The Bugatti Vision GT.
結構。
Another car originally designed for the video game industry that made it to the real world for my pleasure and yours. If you're currently driving this car, and I believe you are, be cautious. This car may be a jewel. Once awakened, she becomes a beast.
長いな、これ密集すんの。
that, my time with Bugatti and the French section of my tour were coming to an end. My next destination, Germany.
Dive into French car haute couture. You're now entering the second part of this luxury vehicle experience, still narrated by our archivist. So next stop, Germany. A very special German car has been prepared for you.
時代は PRC。
そうですよ。時代は PRC ですよ。笑っちゃったけど。真面目な話をちゃんと誰かリバリー作ってくんだよ。勝手につけて布教するから昔農場純一っていう漫画家が描いた「小丸」っていう漫画があるんだよ。月下の騎士とか泣きの竜とか描いてた人ね。あの人が描いてた漫画で小丸っていう漫画があるんだよ。カッターで刻印を切りつけて小丸組に入るんだって決め台詞があるんだけど、 PRC のリバリーを見せつけて PRC に入るんだっつって。懐かしいな、小丸。でも漫画一巻しか読んでない。
After a marvelous French introduction, I was now
まあ彼ら人
talking about German luxury cars without talking about Porsche would be nonsense. It is one of the names that belongs in the pantheon of luxury car culture. Guided by my fellow archivist from Stuttgart, I was being honored with an insider tour of their museum, from which I was getting priceless notes and pictures for my archives, and for Motorfest. Among all the jewels that surrounded us, the Carrera GT took a special place in our day. A car born from a streak of Porsche victories, made to compete with the greatest. Top sports car in the 2000s. Dare I say, one of the top sports cars of all time.
違う。
What a car. I couldn't have dreamed of a better way to start my trip in Germany.
When it comes to German luxury cars. Well, don't worry, our archivist and the Motor Fest organizers have got you covered. You'll see.
Shift down ってもともと L1 だよな。なんでこれヨーイングが左右逆になっちゃってるんだこれ。やりづらいな。
Luxury Chronicles Europe, Germany, second stop, Apollo Automobile.
Germany tour is officially on. After an incredible first stop in Stuttgart, I had the distinct pleasure of spending a day with Apollo Automobile and an absolute marvel of a car, the Apollo Project Evo. This car, which is still under development as I write these lines, is definitely one of the boldest and most aggressive-looking cars I've seen in my long career. The active aerodynamics, the fins, that rear spoiler, and X-Light signature. Everything in this car's design screams, you're getting eaten alive. There's only one existing prototype at the moment. The one I just got the chance to discover. Note self. I really must convince Apollo to lend this car to Motor Fest for our upcoming luxury cars playlist.
僕は配置変えてます。
いや、自分もね、配置を変えてるんですよ。配置は変えたんですよ。LR トリガーとで加速減速しながら L1R1 でシフトチェンジ無理だなと思って変えてるんですけど、フォルツァ配置にしたんですけど、
Luxury is elegance, fine materials, and high precision craftsmanship. But it is also the freedom to embrace a hardline approach and go all the way.
シフトダウン、ボタンシフトアップ丸ボタンニトロ、掛け算、ボタンサイドブレーキ黒三角ボタン。
シフトダウン四角とシフトアップ丸っていうのは俺と同じですね。そう、フォルツァ配置ですね。それヨーイング逆になりません？なんか逆になってんだよな、ヨーイングが。あれどこだっけ？あれここじゃねえんだっけ？こっちか。
それも変えれるよ。
あ、そっちも変えられるの？でも LR に戻すとまた元に戻っちゃうんだよね。あれピコンピコン言わねえな。さっきピコンピコン言ってたべな。あれ俺が分かんなくなっちゃってるだけ？あ、こっちか。あ、どこだっけ？あれ宝箱。ほらもう分かんなくなっちゃってるじゃん。あー、なんだ、もう全然違うとこだったこれ。こっちか。あれここじゃねえ。あ、ここ。あ、ここだわ。
After Porsche and Apollo, our archivist was only halfway through his European journey. In the next event, we'll hear what he had to say about his seventh stop, a day at Audi, with a focus on the luxury racing car. Get ready to step in the worlds of gentlemen drivers.
講座、ペイバック、TCMF、統一してます。
なるほど。そうだよね。じゃないとわけわかんなくなっちゃう。
アンバンドも。
うん。 とにね違ってたらもうわけわかんなくなっちゃう。丸を右旋回にしたいのに丸で左旋回、四角で右旋回になっちゃう。分かりづらくなっちゃう。何に当たった今。ねえからもう難しいなマニュアル。
My trip was getting me to dig even deeper into German car culture. The people from Audi were now expecting me in the beautiful town of Ingolstadt in Bavaria. The car that they had prepared for me, and the one you, driver, should be driving when you get these notes, was a great surprise and a great addition to our luxury vehicle experience. The 2020 Audi R8 LMS GT2. A true racing car.
気が狂う。
Very specific grand touring competition.
何が
GT2 European Series. Yet also a true luxury car, as the GT2 event is in fact a particular championship designed for amateur pay drivers, a racing category for what we call the gentleman drivers. A category in which this Audi R8 is queen.
「
使いやすいな。
GT2, a car that was first introduced at Goodwood's Festival of Speed. One might wonder why.
ゲームごとに変えると。
ああ、そうっすよね。
Talk to you soon.
そりゃそうだよ。
Welcome back. For the next event of our Luxury Chronicles playlist, the archivist relates his stop at Mercedes, and you'll get to try.
これマジで飛行機。なんで左旋回右旋回シフトアップシフトダウン、あ、入れ替わってないな。オッケー、これだよこれ。
Yet another extremely powerful car.
ああ、こっちの方が分かりやすい。
Looks like luxury often goes together with mean performance in Germany.
分かりやすいっつっても混乱するけどな、これで。これは普通に LR がいいんだけど。
Last day in Germany led me to Mercedes for yet another thrilling ride. My ultimate appointment in this country was set with the breathtaking Mercedes AMG 1. The one and only, as Mercedes would say. Like all the German machines I had the pleasure to admire over the course of my trip, the Mercedes AMG 1 was indubitably on the powerful side. That's an understatement, as the one was built from the dream of bringing Formula One technology to the road. A dream that was meant to come true. Everything in this car screams Formula One. Powertrain, materials, interior. And I believe world champion Lewis Hamilton himself helped Mercedes in the development of this car. To the driver who'll get behind the wheel of this machine in the festival, you're probably not ready. Trip was ending wonderfully with this Mercedes AMG 1. I was content and ready to move on to the last part of my trip.
The tour continues. After France and Germany, we'll now be focusing on British vehicles. In his notes, the archivist is telling us everything about his great first stop, a day at Triumph. That's correct. Our British luxury culture section starts with
これ
motorcycles.
でまあそのうち慣れるんだろうな。
Here you are. You're going for a nice and chill ride. Pay attention, find your way, reach the destination.
トライアン。
After a roller coaster of a trip through France,
はあ、いや。
cloudy grey skies and damp asphalt, I was back home, no doubt. And I couldn't be happier. I had a whole day with Triumph ahead of me, surrounded by passionate people to guide me through their motorcycle universe. Concept engineer had shared with me everything you could ever want to know about Triumph. Their 100 years of existence, the attention to detail, the perfect combination of performance and visual design. Fascinating.
Oh, fuck.
And this Rocket 3. Big and powerful, with a remarkable 2.5-liter engine, but still easy to ride. An extreme motorcycle with a huge presence. A Triumph bike through and through. British craftsmanship, style, the passion of a whole biker community. This was shaping up to be another highlight of this European trip. All I could do Let's enjoy the moment.
危ない。
Raw performance has never looked as good as it does on a Triumph. I believe that's what they call character.
Luxury car exhibition moves forward with another iconic British manufacturer. The car we'll be focusing on in this event is again special in many ways. Get to the event tag and you'll see Europe has still plenty in store to
ファストトラ
surprise
ベル
you.
できるまで長いなこれ。長いプレイリストを選んじゃってるんだけど。
My next British stop was McLaren, with the most exclusive McLaren there is, the Elva. The extreme expression of what a McLaren car can be. Fifth in the McLaren Ultimate Series, a line that encompasses McLaren's most advanced design, engineering, and performance. Like McLaren says, the Elva is a car that needs no destination, designed to deliver nothing but the purest possible driving experience. Light, powerful, split-second agility, with no roof, no windshield. This is a car that plays with your senses and builds a connection between the driver, the car, and the elements.
号機視点変えた方が。
いや、あの視点じゃないと自分無理です。俺あれじゃないとダメなんです。
A car directly in line with the experimental legacy of the founder of the brand himself, Bruce McLaren. Renowned driver and engineer, always looking to push aerodynamics further. The Elva is a beautiful tribute to that heritage.
Ah, 滑る。
I wasn't initially sure I'd have the time for this detour at McLaren, but I was so glad I made the trip.
Locked. Let's go. Jaguar is a brand that it's hard to go around when it comes to gorgeous British cars. That's why it had to be part of this tour. The car that we've selected for you now, the Jaguar CX-75 concept.
いつもと違うような気がしますが、
いや、
勘違いかな。
うん、勘違いだと思いますけど、その一緒にカメラが回るやつ、このカメラが水平保ってくるやつは俺無理なんですよ、これ。こっちじゃないとダメなの。ちょ。なんすか、ふって。あれ、ポットマンは夜の配信してないの、今日。やるようなこと言ってなかったっけ？
スクさんがやってるよ。
スクさん？あー、やばい。 何スクさんって。
C stands for concept, X for experimental, and 75 as a tribute to Jaguar's 75th anniversary. A breathtaking hypercar that unfortunately couldn't be mass-produced.
「ホットマンはアジア走ってる?」
ああ、じゃあ走ってる。
Yet this prototype alone is quite the celebrity in the luxury car world. An elegant and avant-garde design so popular when it came out that she received the Louis Vuitton Prize at the Paris Mondial de l'Automobile in 2010.
がオリバー。
Star of the 007 movie Spectre, along with her co-star, the Aston Martin DB10. Another British concept. Quite the life for a
同じでした。
同じでした？同じでしょ？止まった？これ固まったけど。わー、マジかよ。困りましたね、これは。ゲーム一回落とさないといけないんですよ。でゲームを一回落とすと配信切れるんですよ。まったくしょうがねえな。寝ちゃうぞ、こんなことになってたら俺。もう同じようなことやってる銀まんじゅう見ることになっちゃうぞ俺。もう拉致開かないから落とすよじゃあ。もう動かないっしょこれ。
つくもさん。
つくもさん？つくもさんって誰？銀まんじゅうってつくもっていうの？それとも修羅の門？一回落としますよ、一回。まったく。今日は冷めるだろ、こんなことをされてたら。で、落とします。
へへい。
へい。